Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Saray and I love sharing content around budgeting, organization, lifestyle, and planning. And today's video is a planning video and I'm going to be setting up the week of August 7th, Monday, August 7th. It is Sunday, August 6th, and usually Sunday mornings is the time that I take to kind of plan out my week. Doesn't happen every single Sunday in this way, but I'm trying to really build a planning routine that I can stick to, and Sunday mornings definitely seems to work. I'm currently sitting at my dining room table. That seems to be my preferred spot lately to plan around the house, and I've grabbed my Pilot Friction highlighters, which I use to color code my week. Right now, I am setting up my work week. This is a pretty standard week for us, where I'm working Monday through Friday. My work schedule typically runs from 9 to 5, but I don't block it all the way till 5 in my planner. I usually just block until like 3, and then I account for a couple of hours a day for content planning. It doesn't mean that I actually spend 2 hours a day on content planning. Some days it might be a little bit more, some days might be a little bit less, or none at all, because it's not my primary focus. I definitely have a full-time job that I do enjoy and I do want to focus on, but I do just account for that. Just ideally, I would spend a little bit of time on content planning every single day. Now that most of my color blocking is done in my planner, I'm going to be filling it out. The first thing I try to do is put in my workout schedule. So for example, on Monday, I have my personal training session, and the number 3 just means what number session I'm on for the current package that I purchased. So I purchased about 12 at a time. And now I'm just filling out the rest of my time block with my work schedule and also with the content planning schedule. I squeeze in my morning routine after the gym, which consists of just getting ready, doing my hair and makeup for the day, updating my budget, updating my journal, and also updating or doing some sort of reading. Although lately in the morning, reading has not been able to be squeezed in, but if there's 2 things that I definitely want to get done before I start my day, is to update my budget planner, and also update my journal. And by journal, I mean my goals, like my Moxie Life planner, which is my goal setting planner, as well as my journaling planner. Tuesdays is trash day, so I include that little morning task up here, and I use the stencil from OK Plans to create that little checklist. For the second half of my day, around the 5 o'clock hour, I just block it for dinner time. I used to put in dinner and dishes for my tasks at that time, but I've been kind of leaving it blank and just kind of keeping track of what my meals will be for the day or for dinner for that day. That way I can always go back and reference to see what I did when I'm meal planning in the future, and it will kind of give me some ideas of what are some meals that I can come up with that we have enjoyed in the past. And then later in the evening, I just track my PM routine, which is basically just focusing on my own personal care, like removing my makeup, washing my face, brushing my teeth, maybe taking an evening shower, which I do most days. And that's pretty much it for PM routine. And then I usually squeeze in my reading at that time. I do have to take some medication right now, so I am using the little habit tracker on the left hand side as my medication tracker for morning and evening. So that has been working out pretty well. And now I'm just going to go ahead and set up the rest of my week with the same structure as the first half. I am grabbing some stickers from my collection. Most of the stickers within this album are from Erin Condren, and I'm looking for a payday sticker because this Friday is payday. So I'm just using one of these to mark that day. I'm also using one of these yellow headers to mark the tasks that I need to do for this week that I'm going to keep track of on the sidebar section of the planner. For this week, I'm thinking of having my grandparents and my uncle come up and visit our community. We live in a community that's being developed very aggressively, has been developed for the past 5 years or so, and they're building all kinds of things. So I'm thinking of having them up so that we can give them a tour of the progress so far. We're still in the bed saga, or our bed replacement saga. We purchased a bed a few months back, but we've decided it's not the right one for us. So we need to continue to do our research, and it's still under warranty, so we can exchange it for something else. And then I also need to work on some content, some campaign materials as well. For the second half of my sidebar, I'm using this to keep track of things that I need to do for the house. One of my biggest goals this year and also last year was to get better at overall home management and my home routines. And I feel like I've definitely made a lot of progress there, but earlier this year I sort of fell off the wagon and I haven't been as consistent or as diligent with my routines. So I'm starting to put them here on the sidebar. I'm not sure if this is going to be the long-term solution for me, but definitely my focus for this week. So I'm just listing out all of those different home tasks that I need to attend to, like meal planning, changing our bedding, cleaning out the fridge, all of those things. So I did highlight it orange because orange is the home color. So anything that has to do with home or Steven or family, so to speak, it goes with that orange color. For Saturday, that's when I'm thinking of having my family come up, but I'm not sure yet because of that'll be weather dependent. So if the weather is nice, then we'll definitely be looking towards doing that tour. So I decided to use a little sticky note. This is one of the Erin Condren little sticky notes, and I am going to just kind of place it here as a placeholder in case I do need to move things around, and as we get closer to the weekend, then we can have better planning around it. So this is it. These are my plans for the week. Pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. As always, friends, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.